HTS Brick Reviews!
Hello there, it's Editor Jack here, and welcome to the final review of the LEGO Star Wars 2023 Advent Calendar. Merry Christmas, everyone. And we have all of the builds and figures from this year's LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar here all together. We'll take a look at all of them and see how they fit together, and see how this Advent Calendar works overall. Starting over here, we have our prequel-based half of the Advent Calendar, featuring figures such as this Clone Trooper, Omega, and a battle droid. Now, although the standout is definitely the Omega figure, being how previously exclusive it was, the Clone Trooper is also really nice to have here, and a battle droid is never bad to get. I do like how these two have their own vehicles, so it brings them up a little bit higher in elevation. Omega also comes with a little sleigh, which is nice. And moving on to the builds, we get this AAT, Hailfire droid, Mando's N1 Starfighter, Justifier, and Clone Turbo Tank. These builds are all great and create a fun little Clone Wars scene, although I think the standout is definitely the scene created for Return of the Jedi. Before we get there, let's take a look at these little holiday characters. Although the Pit Droid is probably more prequel, we'll be considering him in between. It's a fun little build, and a nice little holiday remix to a classic LEGO Star Wars character. Now, the Gonk Droid is much less particular in its point of origin, as it appears quite consistently throughout the Star Wars franchise. However, having a reindeer companion in droid form for the Pit Droid is much appreciated, and is very fun for this Advent Calendar. Now, the Return of the Jedi scene is quite coherent and nice, as it honors the 40th anniversary of that film. The three figures here are Endor Leia, Emperor Palpatine in a Christmas sweater, and this festive Christmas sweater hood Ewok. Now, the Return of the Jedi figures definitely have a leg up, as they are the exclusive holiday ones, with the exception of Leia. But in addition to that, they have some great builds, including the Lambda Shuttle, Speeder Bike, Star Destroyer, Shield Generator Bunker, Miniature Ewok Village, Shield Generator Dish, ATST Walker, Palpatine's Throne, and this little Ewok glider that I will now show with the figure, as I have not done so in the past. The Ewok figure can hold onto the glider like this, and it's a nice touch that adds to the overall continuity of the Advent Calendar. It brings the whole thing together, and it's fun to create a larger scene, which I think overall is a strength that this Advent Calendar has. Although we've seen it in the past with the Mandalorian one, I think LEGO is really going toward building larger scenes overall for these Advent Calendars, bringing them together rather than just being a random collection of some Star Wars builds, which is fine, but I think the more you can tell a story, the better it will be. Looking at all of these builds spread out across this table, I really think that this is a highlight among all of LEGO Star Wars' Advent Calendars of the past, and it really brings some fun and unique things together. The figures are great, the builds are also incredible, and seem to get better every year with all of the new parts and techniques that LEGO has discovered and created. I'd also like to thank you for being here, as your viewership is definitely appreciated. I think this is another great Advent Calendar from LEGO Star Wars, and as always,
Thanks for watching.